Buenos días, mi nombre es Alberto Rodríguez, Presidente y Chief Operating Officer de Spanish Broadcasting. Hoy tengo el gusto y el privilegio de estar con el equipo de ASPIKA. Muchas gracias a nuestro queridísimo ASPIKA. Again, I'm going to give you, my name is Albert Rodríguez, President and Chief Operating Officer of Spanish Broadcasting today. We are live from Spanish Broadcasting corporate offices in Florida. And I want to take this moment to say thank you to our dear colleagues and respected peers from ASPIKA for having a moment with you guys today. I wanted to take this time and say my plan for today is to talk about how you can aspire to do greater things in life. The most important thing you have to do, here's the number one thing. Okay, and then I'm going to tell you who I am, but I'm going to tell you how I think and how I've been able to achieve success. The way you achieve success is what's paramount to achieve success is you have to dream. You have to have goals. You have to dream. Tienen, and I'm going to say it in Spanish, tienen que soñar. Eso es lo principal. Tienen que soñar para aspirar a hacer cosas grandes en su carrera. And that's what I did. I come from a first-generation Cuban-American family. Does everybody know where I was born? Let me tell you, I was born in New York. Everybody knows where New York is, right? Has everyone heard of this place in New York called Central Park? The subway? Those are iconic places in New York. And those iconic places from New York is where I came from. When my father came as a Cuban immigrant, and he crossed the border from Texas, from Mexico to Texas. He was put on a bus and he went to New York. And the government gave him a few dollars. And I'm going to go back to Central Park that everybody knows and a lot of tourists go there. My father, where I came from, slept in Central Park for 3 weeks. On the floor, on benches in Central Park. And then after 3 weeks, when the police kicked him out of there, he went and he slept in the subway because it was very cold. And when he slept in the subway, and my father was a dreamer, as I am, he found a quarter and he was able to call his family in Cuba and say that he was alive. Okay? So, what did he want to do in that time? He was begging for a job as a dishwasher. But that was going to be something temporary because eventually he got involved in the news media business. Trabajó para el periódico Panamericano. Then he was able to lobby and network with people. And little by little, as he was washing dishes, he would study a little bit and he was able to grow his career. And we lived in New York for 13 years and then we moved to South Florida. But in that time, which was difficult times, and difficult times for people are blessings. It's a blessing from upstairs. Because hard times bring the best out in people. They create warriors. And I certainly know what the meaning of a warrior is, because my family came from nothing, and all we did was work hard. So hard times, always remember that. Hard times creates warriors. Easy times for people and family creates people that are maybe much more relaxed and doesn't aspire to do magnificent things in their careers. So as I walked in my journey, with all the life challenges that brought our Cuban immigrant family coming to America and here, I always took that vision from our family that they were dreamers, and I became a dreamer too. And no matter what challenge was put in front of me, I was going to go over the obstacle because I came from very hard times. I'm a warrior. And there's no challenge that I don't think I can overcome. There's not one. I believe that it was a blessing from upstairs that they gave us these hard times because it's inspired me and be able to be the professional that I am. And today, what I most love is our audience. There's 60 million Hispanics in the United States. United States There's more Hispanics in the US than there are total population in Canada. Hispanics in this country represent 21% of the total population based on the last census. And by the way, the last census from 2010 to 2020, there was an undercount. There was an undercount of about 19.5 million minorities of Hispanics, African Americans, Asians, and other groups. But we are in a beautiful position because this country, the minorities continue to grow, and we're very passionate here at Spanish Broadcasting serving that community. And again, it's important to always dream. Always. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter what part of the world you're at. Okay? The most important thing is to dream. I'll give you an example. There's a tagline that Ford corporate came out about 20 years ago when they changed their marketing concepts, and the campaign was done in Spanish. And the tagline, I'll never forget it, because that tagline represented me. Ford es el espíritu de la superación. Okay? They continue to run that. And that message is who I am. I got that message and I absorbed it in my brain, and I grabbed it and I said, our family has come here with basically nothing. With nothing. And I'm going to do something that's going to change my life. And it didn't matter what our obstacles were. I knew I was going to be able to achieve greatness by continuing to dream. And that's what I recommend that everyone that's watching today's video is inspired to do greatness. When I graduated from high school and I was going to college, the money simply wasn't there in terms of my family being able to afford 100% the college for me to go to. So I had to work and I had to go to college. And there was a lot of times that I would wonder, am I going to really make this or not? But I'm not going to give up. And there'd be days where I wasn't able to afford a lot of the things, paying for my car, working, going to school, paying for books and all of that. And sometimes I would wonder, how am I going to get through these struggles? And how you get through them? This is the way you persevere from them. You never give up. You get up from the floor and you get up and you say, I'm going to make it. And you keep on and you work harder and you aspire and you research and you reach out to people that are in an industry that you believe could help you. That's how I would focus on how you can survive from any kind of the challenges that you have. My name is Albert Rodríguez, and again I want to say thank you for participating in today's video conference. And my recommendation to everybody that's looking at this is go for it. Don't be afraid to go for it. Go for whatever your dreams are, for whatever you aspire to do. You can achieve anything you want to. The only one that can put a roadblock in front of you achieving whatever it is that you want to is yourself. You have to think about this. Take time and strategize. I would write down your goals and date it and sign it. Sign that piece of paper and keep it in your drawer, and make sure that that is your personal commitment for your professional growth on how you're going to achieve greatness.